Breaking emergency news: a military cache of weapons has been seized at the U.S. southern border, and we are now getting reports and warnings that Trump is now grounding his Trump Force One. He is going to be using other flights and other planes potentially to protect himself and conceal his whereabouts and his identity while he is flying in the air, because we're getting reports as well that there was potentially surface to air missiles that have entered the country at the U.S. southern border. That's what multiple sources are confirming right now. And U.S. Border Patrol has admitted that they've seized a massive cache of U.S. military grade weapons. So let's get into all the details here. Really quick, guys, please just hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm posting multiple videos a day, keeping you guys updated on this big urgent news, and it just helps to get these warnings out. I appreciate that. So this is a major story, guys. We are getting reports that potentially up to 9 surface-to-air missiles have entered the country through the U.S. southern border, and these missiles could potentially be used to target Trump's plane, all right? And we're also getting reports that the Trump team is now coordinating plans to fly on different planes, right? To not always be on Trump Force One, and to fly charter planes and private planes to avoid being detected where he's at, right? This is getting serious here. And it's also being reported here that the U.S. Border Patrol, they just seized 4 rocket-propelled grenades, RPGs, and 8 improvised explosive devices as well at the U.S. southern border at the Tucson sector. Right, this was just reported, and it's also being reported in a New Mexico border port of entry. Potentially 9 surface-to-air missiles have been smuggled into the United States, and they are worried that these assassination teams are going to use these missiles to fire at Trump's plane, right? That is what sources are reporting. That is what people are worried about and talking about right now. And this is a live situation, right? We had responses from multiple different congressmen and congresswomen, right? This is Rep. Debbie Lesko out of Arizona, where one of these seizures happened, right? And this was her response. She said, "I talk to Border Patrol agents all the time, and they're so busy processing people, getting them into the country, they have very few Border Patrol officers that are actually on the border and guarding the border," right? That is what she's warning of. She also said, quote, "So who knows who or what is coming across with these cartels, RPGs, IEDs. This is really a national security threat, and I've been saying that for years now. And the Biden-Harris administration doesn't seem to care, right?" That's what Rep. Lesko out of Arizona said. And she said that this is, quote, "terrifying that this is happening," right? So this is a major national security breach for our country, okay? And we are getting warnings that potentially Trump could be targeted. We have more statements from other Congress members. We will get to that in a second, but I want you to listen to the statement from the Trump campaign as well, too. He put out the statement, and the campaign put out the statement on September 24th, saying that they were briefed by the Director of National Intelligence regarding real and specific threats allegedly from Iran to assassinate Trump in an effort to destabilize and sow chaos in the United States. And it's also being reported that there are 3 to 5 different assassination squads and teams that are inside the United States right now, targeting Trump and targeting politicians inside the U.S., right? That's what's being reported as well. And get this, just to give this another layer of how this could happen. People wonder how this could happen. First of all, the Border Patrol are overwhelmed, like this rep was saying, and they are not even protecting the border. They're just processing people all day because there's so many people showing up claiming asylum to get into the country. And this just happened as well too. All right, 2 border agents in the San Diego sector were just arrested in the past month or two for helping the cartel smuggle people and smuggle illegal goods across the border. Okay, certain cars and certain people were flagged by these members to let them go. They wouldn't check them, and they would let them smuggle in whatever they want into the country. All right, these 2 border agents were Jesse Clark Garcia and Diego Bonillo, and they were arrested by the feds and being charged with this allegedly